The Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art is partnering with the Andy Warhol Foundation for a museum fundraiser involving the sale of 4 artworks by Warhol. The artworks range from a $250 poster to a $20,000 screen print. Joining us now is Jennifer McCabe, Director and Chief Curator at the Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art. Thanks for joining us. This is really interesting now. It's basically 4 artworks by Warhol, but you sell them to fund the museum, correct?
Correct. So the Andy Warhol Foundation for the Visual Arts is based in New York. They're a very generous foundation for artist-centered organizations like SMOCA. And that just means we really are concerned about artists, what's good for artists, providing them opportunities and things like that. So as a grantee, they offered this opportunity to get proceeds from the sale.
And you already had a relationship with the foundation, true?
That's right. We're a current grantee. They funded us for 2 years to support our exhibitions.
And so they give you 4 pieces of art, and they say sell them as best you can and use them directly to SMOCA, true?
Yes, so it goes through, they have a site on eBay for charity, and the Andy Warhol Foundation has the site, but we have a landing page, Scottsdale MoCA, and you can see the 4 artworks that are available. And so for our audiences here, obviously, I would really appreciate if you buy those 4 artworks, not from another organization.
Yeah,
there's 74 organizations that are participating in this new initiative.
Let's take a look at some of the artwork here. Let's get the first one up here and figure out, this is the wrapping paper, right?
Okay. Yes. So the wrapping paper, there it is, was printed in 1959. Warhol, as you know, is known as a pop artist. And so he really embraced the kind of popular mediums of graphic design and screen printing and things that were really accessible. So this is a chance to own a little something of Warhol.
Yeah. I would imagine that wrapping paper would get the attention of whoever got the gift.
Please don't wrap it. Please don't use it to wrap gifts.
I was going to say, and if you got that as a gift, you got to wonder what's going on with the gift giver.
Right.
Let's go to the next one now and see about this. This is Willie Shoemaker, am I correct?
That is correct.
Yes.
Who was one of the USA's most well-known jockeys.
Yes.
But the poster itself is from a joint exhibition between Andy Warhol and Leroy Neiman. It took place in Los Angeles, 1971. And so this is what they would consider an original poster. And Warhol, he kind of played with that idea of what is an original.
Yes.
Because he embraced the multiples. He wanted people to have access to artworks. And so here's your chance.
What's the value of something of the Shoemaker?
So this is the least expensive of the 4 that we have. $250 is the value.
And the wrapping paper was?
Almost $3,000.
$3,000? Mm-hmm. Well, you better not wrap up anything
exactly.
Like that. Okay, the next one. Let's go to our next one and see what we got here as far as there we go.
Amazing.
Another Neiman, and this, we know who that is.
We know who that is, the amazing Muhammad Ali. And same exhibition, same time frame, 1971. I mean, they consider this vintage, right? So a vintage print that was in Warhol's collection. And the artwork that's featured in the poster is Andy Warhol's.
Poster size? I mean, what size?
Like regular poster size, almost 35 inches by 21 inches.
So you could get it can the museum frame it for you? Can you get that done?
Oh, I could give you the name of a really good framer.
I bet you could, yeah. All right. And that was worth?
This one is the same, almost $3,000.
Almost $3,000. My goodness. Okay, we're saving the last one because I think that's the most valuable one, and it's the one, this is one I recognize.
There
I don't know why.
Yes.
Because it's a cow.
Yes.
And talk to us about this one.
Probably almost as well known as the infamous tomato can
yes.
of soup, right? The Campbell's tomato can. But the cow is a silk screen created by Warhol, also 1971. This one is valued at $20,000.
$20,000. What's the title of this one?
This one is titled Cow.
It's tied, so that is a cow. I wonder if it was a bull or a cow, but I guess it's a cow.
If
Andy says it's a cow, it's a cow.
It's a cow.
How much again?
$20,000.
Okay.
But don't let that stop you from bidding higher,
yes.
Because all those proceeds, again, go back to the museum to support our exhibitions.
How big is this?
This one is 45 inches by 30,
that's
so
a biggie.
little bit larger.
That's a big cow.
A very big part. You get to have like a part of Warhol, who was one of America's most well-known artists,
Yeah.
right? So that's a special thing.
Where can people find out more about this?
Smoka.org, our Instagram handle, _Smoka, and you can get the link to the eBay charity. So
Okay, SMOCA.
That's
for Smoka.
correct, yes.
All right, Jennifer McCabe, congratulations on this, on getting the grant and getting this done, and best of luck.
Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you.